Hello! So I've recently changed jobs and my new job requires a train journey. And I'm actually quite happy about this because it gives me a chance to read, and I've been reading a lot more than I did before thanks to my commute. So in today's video I thought I would talk about tips for reading during your commute. I've come up with 5, but if you think of any more, let me know in the comments. Number 1, think about your format. If you're driving, all you can do really is listen to an audiobook, but if you're travelling by train you can read as well. Now I have tried listening to audiobooks whilst travelling by train and they work great on some journeys, but you have to really know your route and you have to know how noisy it is. Because it's really irritating to be listening to a book and then suddenly the train goes through a particularly noisy tunnel or bit of track. The other commuters get on and are really noisy, or you just happen to sit down near some noisy people, or if your phone rings or your colleague gets on at the same stop as you and wants to say hello and you can't hear anything, you have to wind it back. Also, I found that if you have to stand up for your commute, as I do in the morning, then it's a lot easier to be holding an e-reader than holding a paper book. I can read off my Nook with only one hand because I can just hold it like this and use my thumb to change page. And then I can hold onto the pole with my other hand. If I'm holding a book, then I kind of have to hold it open with my fingers like that, and I need my other hand to turn the page. Number 2! This sounds really obvious, but make sure your reading material is actually accessible. Put it in near the top of your bag when you're packing it up, or if you have to, put it in a separate bag or in your coat pocket. I don't have a coat with a big enough pocket to put my Nook in, or a paperback book. But my boyfriend has a coat with absolutely massive pockets and he can put his Kindle in that, and he carries his Kindle around in it all the time. Number 3, make sure you have a second book in case you run out. It's not going to be great if you take your book into work in the morning and you only have a few pages left and you finish it in your morning, during your morning journey, or lunchtime or something, and then you have nothing left to read in the afternoon. I mean, with an e-reader this problem's easily solved because you can load masses and masses of books onto it, but if you're carrying a paperback book, try to bring another one if you're near the end. Number 4, if the journey you're going on is noisy, have some music to listen to as well, just to help you concentrate really. Trains can be very noisy, busy places. Buses are even worse, and if you want to concentrate, bring your MP3 player or phone along as well, or Walkman if you're that retro. If you're that retro, why are you watching a YouTube video? Number 5, don't let yourself get so into your book that you lose track of your surroundings. Don't miss your stop. Keep an eye on your belongings so that somebody doesn't take advantage of the fact that you're reading and pick your pocket or reach into your bag. Don't read whilst you're getting on and off of the train, or you might fall into the gap or walk into somebody. And don't get so into your book that you don't notice that there's somebody who really needs your seat. I feel really guilty if I'm putting my book away to get off the train and I notice that there's somebody standing there who could have used my seat. Be nice. So let me know in the comments, what are your tips for reading whilst travelling? Do you find it easy to read while you're on the move? Or do you prefer to play a game or something else instead? Do you have favourite music to read to? Let me know, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Bookish Brits if you haven't already. Bye!